What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dom Kemp here, and this evening we are back here with the third game of the day, the Houston Rockets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it's finally about time that the Minnesota Timberwolves started to fight back. They didn't just lay down and die. They fought back in Game 3 and got the victory. So the Rockets are now leading only by one game. It's 2-1 in the series. The Rockets lose by 16, 121 to 105. The Rockets end up falling to the Timberwolves in Game 3. So we're going to take a look at the box score, guys, for the Houston Rockets. Trevor Ariza, 34 minutes played, 2 for 5 from the field, 2 for 5 from three-point range. So he pretty much shot threes most of the game. He had 2 steals and 6 points. PJ Tucker, 23 minutes played, 1 for 6 from the field, 5 rebounds, and 4 points. Clint Capella, not the best game from this big man. 27 minutes played, 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 6 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 7 points. Chris Paul, 30 minutes played, 7 for 11 from the field, 1 for 3 from three-point range, 2 for 2 from free throw range, 6 assists, and 17 points. James Harden, 36 minutes played, 9 for 21 from the field, 3 for 8 from three-point range, 8 for 10 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 turnovers, and 29 points. He was the overall leading team scorer. Have a lot of consistency from the Houston Rockets bench in this game, though. 12 points for Ryan Anderson, 15 for Eric Gordon, and 10 for Gerald Green, guys. So the bench absolutely got involved in this game. And, of course, the most was Eric Gordon. He ended up playing 34 minutes, 5 for 16 from the field, 3 for 9 from three-point range, and 15 points in total. We go down to the overall team stats to take a look at who made the best mark. And as an overall team, who played better, in my opinion? Well, let's take a look. 37 for 81 from the field, 45.7%. 15 for 41 from three-point range, 36.6%. 16 for 25 from the free throw line, 64%. Not the best shooting from the free throw line this game for the Rockets, and that's probably why it resulted in their downfall, missing 9 free throws in this game. 105 in total was their total points in general. Now we're going to take a look at the Minnesota Timberwolves and see what they did, and it's looking solid, guys. They have 3 players in plus 20-point category in this game, and almost another one, 4 players almost. Let's go down the list. So Taj Gibson, 25 minutes played, 1 for 4 from the field. He had 2 points. Andrew Wiggins, 35 minutes played, 7 for 11 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, a block, and 20 points. We go down to Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Cat. 39 minutes played, 5 for 13 from the field, 7 for 7 from the free throw line, 16 rebounds, and 18 points. Definitely a solid game from Karl Anthony Towns, finally showing up in this playoffs. Jeff Teague, 41 minutes played, 9 for 14 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown, 8 assists, a steal, and 23 points. But the main thing was Jimmy Butler. The main player, I should say, was Jimmy Butler, absolutely lighting it up. 41 minutes played, 10 for 19 from the field, 4 for 6 from three-point, 4 for 6 from free throws, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 28 points in total. Have to give him credit there. But also, Derrick Rose revitalizing his career off the bench. 17 points, leading scorer off the bench, as well as the 5th leading scorer on the entire team, due to the fact that almost every single player in the starting lineup scored over 15 points except Taj Gibson with his 2. But Derrick Rose, solid game from him, 21 minutes played, 8 for 16 from the field, and he had 17 points in total and 2 steals, guys. So definitely a great 6-man off the bench is Derrick Rose. We take a look at the overall team stats. 45 for 90 from the field, 50%. 15 for 27 from three-point range, 55.6%. 16 for 22 from free throw range, 72.7%. And 121 points in total. So not a bad game from the Minnesota Timberwolves at all, guys. A 16-point victory against a Rockets team that is solid and can splash up threes and throw up threes in your face anytime they want to. Great defensive performance as well as offensive explosion for the Minnesota Timberwolves in this one. So I have to give credit where credit is due. Great game by the Minnesota Timberwolves, guys. They are back in the series, we should say now. Hopefully they can continue to make this a tough series for the Rockets, because it would really suck to have an easy walk in the park series if you are the Minnesota Timberwolves and just trying to get back in that groove of making the playoffs every year and playing consistently and making it to the next round if possible. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for your support, and I will talk to you guys later on. Peace, guys.
Yeah.